So, how did you go? Sugar overload, or you got some work done? Hopefully you got the work done, and that's why you're looking at this video. Okay, so welcome back to ITD with Mr. B. We're drawing the sheave pulley in its entirety. We're up to drawing the hook. Welcome to part 4 of drawing the hook. Like I said in the beginning, it's probably not the most straightforward thing to try and draw. We're drawing with a loft. We're going to be drawing with a loft. So we're going to loft from this circle to this triangular-ish sort of shape, and then down to this circle on the end. Afterwards, we're going to have to create a sphere on the end here to round the end off, and we need to put a spindle out of the top of it with a thread on the end to attach it to the nut and the rest of the sheave. Oh, excuse me. So what have we done so far? We have done a foundation sketch. We put in these 3 work planes so that we could draw our 3 profiles on. Okay, so essentially they were the first 3 videos. Foundation, work planes, profile sketches. Now, this one's going to be short and sweet. It's just basically doing these 2 rails. I can't use the foundation sketch. It's got too much information in it. A rail sketch has to be quite simple. It can only have the rail in it. So I don't need to redraw it. I can simply, in a digital sort of sense, trace it. So this is what we do. Look, I'm going to do a new sketch, and I'm going to put it on my existing XY plane. All right, it's just a new piece of tracing paper. I can see what's underneath it. That's what's purple there already, and all of the measurements and bits and pieces. And I can choose which pieces I want to trace onto my new sketch. So, project geometry. What do I want to project? I'm going to start with this outer curve first. It's the easier of the 2. And I just highlight the parts of it that I want to trace on. Those 3. How do I know I have got them? Well, I should have a yellow line there. To double check it, I can go to my foundation sketch. Why is it not? Okay. Finish that sketch. You can see the yellow hint here. I needed to finish the sketch before I could right mouse click on here. And if I turn the visibility of my foundation sketch off, I should see my 3 profiles sitting there that the loft is going to go through, and that outer rail in place. Okay, I can name that sketch, and I'm going to call it don't right mouse click, just the normal left mouse click there. Name it. This is the outer O-U-T-T, double T? No, it's not right. Just 1 T. Rail. Okay. Be good if I could learn to spell today. It's not that I've had a lot of chocolate or Easter eggs or anything yet. That looks good. And I probably want to turn my foundation sketch back on so I can do the inner curve. Don't delete it. That would be very bad. All right. Again, so sketch on that XY plane. Project geometry. First curve. Don't forget the little line that I talked about in the very first one, and those 2 curves there. Finish your sketch. Turn the foundation one off, visibility wise. All right, so I can see all that. And I'm going to rename this one the inner rail. Try and remember. Oh, my goodness. Put a capital on the front. There we go. That's much better looking. All right. That's pretty much got me in a point where I'm ready to do my loft. How are we going for time? 4 minutes in, 4.5. I'm going to look. Tell you what, let's do it now. It shouldn't take too long to do. This bit should be really easy. If I say I want to do a loft, click to add sections. These are the profiles that it's going to move through. It's going to start on the top top profile. It's going to move to the mid profile, and it's going to finish on the end profile. Looks pretty weird at this point, doesn't it? So we need to add in those rails. We're going to click to add the rails. We need the outer rail, and I need the inner rail. I'm going to merge the tangent faces so it's all nice and smooth. I'm going to say, okay, little think, and look at that. I have got pretty much a hook. I don't have my little sphere on the end. I'll need to do that in my next little video. But you should have the main part of your hook done. Have a go. See what happens. If you need to rewatch the videos, if I've missed anything out, leave me a comment. And yeah, have fun.